Hello everyone and welcome to our training. Today we'll be talking about how to buy foreclosures in today's market. My name is Greg Cohen. I'm with Progress Home Buyers and I'm really happy that you decided to jump on the call today. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. Now when I say how to buy foreclosures in today's real estate market, I'm really talking about foreclosures and I'm talking about every other type of great deal out there. This isn't only limited to foreclosures, but most people know foreclosures is the #1 way to actually find a good deal on real estate. So when we're talking about how to buy foreclosures, we are talking about finding motivated sellers. Finding motivated sellers is the key to finding any great real estate deal, whether it's a foreclosure or not. When you're finding a motivated seller, you're finding somebody who has a legitimate reason to sell that property to you under market value. You must make your money when you buy real estate, not when you sell. That's like the oldest cliche in the book when it comes to real estate, and it's definitely true. So when we're talking about finding motivated sellers, there are any number of ways to find motivated sellers. There are outdoor signage, direct mail, there's internet strategies, there's postcards, there's door knocking. There are a ton of strategies, and we're not going to use this call to go over every single one of those. What we're going to do is take a really high-level approach. And I never really understood the difference between these two things when I was getting started, and it really held back my real estate investing career because I was afraid to spend a little bit of extra money. But let me tell you why it might be beneficial. So there's two ways to find motivated sellers. You can either spend your time or you can spend your money. When I'm talking about you spending your time, I'm talking about you doing the following. You're going to be spending time marketing. You're going to be spending time taking in leads, meeting with sellers, negotiating, signing contracts. These things take a lot of time. In our business, when we started, my role was acquisitions manager, and I was responsible for locking up great deals. I would spend 40 to 60 hours a week taking in leads, talking with sellers, doing great marketing, meeting with sellers, negotiating, signing the contracts. It added up to a lot of time, and I'll be honest with you, not every second of it was enjoyable. The vast majority of it was talking to people who a deal was never going to materialize with. So it wasn't that much fun. It was easy to get overrun and run down and burnt out from doing that. So I started to look for new ways to do that, and with the state of the market right now, there's definitely in my opinion, a better way to do that, which is spending a little bit more money. When you're working with a wholesaler, you'll be spending a little more money for somebody to actually do all the dirty work of the transaction for you. So a wholesaler basically will be the one out there doing all the marketing, taking in the leads, negotiating, signing contracts. They're going to do all that dirty work that really doesn't give you much joy after you do it for a while, and maybe you don't even have the time to do that. That's what a lot of people do. They don't have the time or the desire to get out there and do all that dirty work. So that's what a wholesaler will do for you. The average wholesaler's fee in Jacksonville, Florida is between $3,000 to $10,000, and in my company we buy 2 to 3 deals a week. We love working with wholesalers because the transaction is so much easier. We have no problem paying 3, 5, 10 grand. As long as the deal is good enough, we don't have any problem with the wholesaler making that much money on a deal. And so if I had to recommend a strategy for you starting out, or if you're a seasoned veteran in real estate, I would really look at finding a great wholesaler. I think you'll find a lot more satisfaction in your transactions when you are not the one who's out there pounding the pavement and then turning around and closing the deal and then turning around and trying to make it profitable. I think you'll find a lot more satisfaction if you spend a little more money, work with a great wholesaler, and find a great property. And I've also got a great special report that I'd love for you to read. This is something that I personally wrote, and it's geared towards real estate investors. It's called 3 Insider Secrets that you can use to buy real estate that the gurus charge thousands of dollars for. We'll be talking about seller financing, subject to, and another strategy that I'm pretty sure you've never heard of or seen. So please go to investmentpropertyjacksonville.com. You can download this special report right there, and I appreciate you being on the training call and look forward to the next one. Thank you.